are going to be making over our daughter's bedroom. We know that pink is not an original colour for a girl's bedroom, but we're going to show you how to create a beautiful, sweet girl's room, but with a unique twist using some beautiful DIYs and unique furniture choices. My husband and I have lots of experience in the home renovation game. He is a carpenter and has been for 10 plus years. He's been working in the industry renovating houses and installing carpentry work. I am studying interior design. I am building on my love of interiors and colours and creating beautiful spaces. The first DIY we are attempting is a slip cover for an armchair. We have this beautiful round armchair from Kmart. As you can see, it gets a lot of use. Using this fabric I got from Spotlight is a pattern with a red trellis on a cream background. We often fall into the trap of thinking when we're decorating a pink bedroom that everything needs to be pink. This fabric is a great example of how you can diversify your colours within the room but still give that illusion of pink. The red on the cream background with a busy pattern, when you stand back from it, it creates the illusion of being a pink and it looks like it belongs in this pink room without being in your face pink. The idea for this slip cover I wanted to keep with the round shape, and I envisioned a lot of ruffles on the bottom. Hi! I created this slip cover using a YouTube tutorial I watched a few years ago from Lisa from Farmhouse and Boone, and that's pretty much how I created this slip cover. I was very much engrossed in the process, so I forgot to film a lot of it, but I'm pretty happy with my first attempt on a slip cover. I finished the back of the chair with some ribbons to pull the back together so that I can easily take on and off the slip cover so I can wash it. The bed is a beautiful handmade bed which we got off Facebook Marketplace. The previous owners had gotten it for their daughter who had used it for 25 plus years, which was a beautiful story now that we could hand it on to our daughter. The thing is that over time, the lacquer on the bed had hardened drastically, which made it really difficult to get that stripped back bed. We tried everything to get this bed stripped. My husband used a sandblaster. We used a high-grade paint and varnish stripper. We tried to use it along with a high-pressure cleaner. We used it with a scrubbing brush, with a wire brush. In the end, we ended up sanding it. So my husband ended up using his carpentry skills. He used some machinery like an orbital sander and a planer to bring the bed down to its original timber. The most unique part of the bed is its beautiful rolling pin legs, which are very difficult to get into when you're trying to sand. So we did a lot of hand sanding, which was very hard on our hands, but the time and the effort it took, I think, was worth it. After we had sanded it down, we went in with a whitewash, which is pretty much a mixture of 1/4 paint, 3/4 water. To apply the whitewash, you pretty much go in with a paintbrush and then you use a rag to wipe off the excess before it dries. It's now time to shop for the rest of the furniture for this room. I had a vision for a beautiful little vanity that is child size that will fit in the corner of our room behind the door. So you can see it's quite a small space, and trying to get a French style child size vanity is very hard. So we ended up finding this beautiful bedside table that is perfect height for a child to use, and this vintage pine seat, which has seen better days, but we have an idea on how to incorporate this into our room. So to improve this beautiful child's chair, we decided to go in with some red spray paint. Again, going with the diversion of the pink theme, I thought a pop of like maroon deep red will be a great juxtaposition to the beautiful pink that we've got going on. I think that is a great element of good design, is not always following what your brain expects. Often it creates patterns and you just see pink and white, and to do something interesting, to take something out of the norm, it's a great way to just add some character and some uniqueness to the room. The rest of the items for the room we've actually gotten from Kmart. There are a few other collectible things that I found from little arts and crafts stores, from antique shops. I got a few from Facebook Marketplace, from op shops. I've been collecting and curating for this room for a while. I find that that gives the room a beautiful, unique finish when you get things that aren't always mass produced but have a unique quality about them. Now it's time for finishing touches and for styling.
faces in the vapor, counting corners till we get to any place but where I'm at. Every exit's getting louder. I'd assure you that it's nothing, but you never saw it coming, none of it. But then, how could you now? A part of me wants you to see, a part of me hopes that you won't. Look in the mirror and find me, window crying in the car home. I left you a tear on my cheek, but won't let it stay for too long. I don't wanna ruin the moment, so it's gone before you ever notice. Gone before you ever know.
I am so happy with how this room has turned out. It is the perfect shade of pink. I love the whimsy and French theme going through. I love the pops of color. I think it's a great place for our daughters to grow up, and it's very functional as well, giving them beautiful little reading nooks and little play vanity for them. I know it's going to be very much enjoyed by them, and we can attest to that because they have been in the room for a few weeks now. If you would like to see more, we are currently working on our son's bedroom makeover. We are going completely opposite. While this is beautiful, girly, pink, light and bright, we're going dark, moody, maybe Scottish, English kind of vibe. I'm very excited to share that with you. Make sure you subscribe so that you can see our next few videos coming up. We have quite a few rooms lined up and we can't wait to share them with you. See you next time.